Hey everybody, it's Liz. Today I have for you a couple of projects that I've been creating the last couple of days. And first off, I want to share with you the items that I used, or some of the items that I used, especially the paper collection, because I think it's really, really pretty. So this is the paper collection that I used, and I used a combination of the paper crafting kit Boho Vibes. And this is, oh, I'm sorry about the glare. This is by the Paper Studio, so it's a Hobby Lobby brand. Now this particular one comes with the papers, but this is like really thin paper. It comes with a sticker sheet of alphas. It comes with a sticker sheet of like little icons and stuff, and then it comes with like ephemera pieces. So that's the main reason why I grabbed this one. I really wanted to work with the stickers and the ephemera, as well as you know, the paper pad here. So this is the paper collection that I used. I didn't use any of the papers from the kit because, like I said, they're a little bit thin, and this one is more like cardstock, see, so it's thicker, and this worked really well for my project. So it is called Boho Vibes by Paper Studio. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, and it's a beautiful collection. It's not new or anything like that. I think it's, I don't know, maybe last year, middle of the year, something like that. But when I saw it, I really fell in love with it because I love the colors, and it has a lot of beautiful floral prints in here. And it's just a really gorgeous collection overall. So this is my first time playing with it, and I had a lot of fun. I created several projects. So let me jump right into the projects themselves. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Alright, so I decided to make a tag flip. This will actually be my first tag flip. I have not done one, but I've been definitely so inspired by all the tag flips that I've been seeing on YouTube and Instagram, and everyone is doing such beautiful work. So I was so inspired to create one of my own. Now mine is not as super chunky as others are, but I really liked the way that it turned out. And I pretty much just kind of went off the theme of the paper, which is like more boho, you know, and it's got some feathers and dream catchers, things like that. So I wanted the whole theme to be related to the paper and dreams and things like that. So that's what inspired me, of course, to, you know, keep it all one theme. So this is the cover, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. I think it's just so beautiful. What I especially love is the color combinations of the blue, the teal blue, and the pink. They're just so pretty together. And I added a lot of doilies because I wanted it to have a feminine touch, and I just love the way that doilies look. So this is my cover right here, and for the tags, I just used heavy duty cardstock, like 110 pound, and I used my Elizabeth Craft Design tag die set. It basically can create this scallop edge here, or this, you know, decorative edge that you see here on any size tag. So that's what I did for all of them. All this, the tags are about the same. They are the same size, and I believe it's 4.5 by 7, if I'm not mistaken. It could be 5 by 7, so it's a pretty decent size tag. I made 5 total, and then of course I added little doodads here and there in the center. So this is my cover. It is so gorgeous, you guys. Love the way it turned out. I, you know, created the tag first with the cardstock, you know, layered the pattern paper on top of that. Of course, I had to have a doily in there, and this is where I used some of the cut-aparts, or not cut-aparts, but the ephemera pieces from that paper crafting kit. So here's a teepee, I've got a feather, these beautiful antlers with the florals, and they're just so beautiful. And I wanted to create almost like a little collage, so I kind of stacked them up on top of one another. There's also a feather back here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's like a white feather from my stash. And here in the background, it's like a little wreath. This is from a Spellbinders die, and I should have grabbed it, I'm sorry, but I just created it using cardstock and some of the pieces from the pattern paper. This is more like of a solid sheet. And then I also added like some greenery and a couple of cute little itty bitty flowers. I hope you can see those. And I added little pearls to the center. So it turned out really, really nice. And then because it is like a whole dream catcher dream theme, I titled it Dreamer. And this is from a die that I just picked up from Tuesday morning. Let me grab it. And then I guess I probably should share these because I did use these as well in the project. But I found this one at Tuesday morning recently, and I did use the dream catcher. I used the arrow, and of course this is the word Dreamer. And then I also used this die set here that I also found at Tuesday morning. And for this one, I think I just used the sun, the little sun. That's what you see here. The little teepee and the arrow. So I'll share that as I move on through the project. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, so And the word dreamer is layered with some foam to, again, give it dimension. And then over here with the florals, I wanted to create some leaves. So I did use my leaf die, and I'll share that in just a second when I move into that part of the project. But I just created these cute little leaves to kind of have them tucked behind the little floral. So just to make it look a little bit fuller. And so it says Forever a Dreamer. I used some stickers that I picked up at Tuesday morning as well. They're just some gold alpha stickers, or not alpha, but little sentiments, words, things like that. So it turned out really pretty. I absolutely love my cover. Here's where you can see that cute little sun. And I cut this maybe like 5 or 6 times just to stack them on top of one another, again, to give it a lot of dimension. Here I just used a little reinforcer to make sure that my tags are not going to rip or tear. And I just absolutely love the cover. So I have it on one of those big rings, and then I just used a bunch of ribbon on here. Ribbon, lace, some of that beautiful pink leaf trim from Hobby Lobby. There's some gold eyelash trim back here. So I just kind of have that tied up here. So, all right, let's move on. All of the backs are covered with pattern paper. And let's see, the next part is going to be this cute little bag that I filled with die cuts. And these are just some little feathers that I had in my stash. I think it's a Spellbinders die. And I cut them out using the paper from the collection, and of course some glitter paper as well. And then I added some washi to the top part of the small little plastic bag. And it's really cute because I think the washi coordinates really well. It's like it's got the little antlers with the florals. And then I created a ticket out of one of the stickers from the pack. I just kind of cut out the little notches on the sides, and then I have a little paper clip, and then just a little piece of that pretty little ribbon from Hobby Lobby. And then that's how I have it hanging on to from the little hoop. And then, or the ring, I'm sorry. And let's see. And then I just have some doilies here and there because, like I said, I like the way that they looked peeking from behind each of the tags. So I just have a doily. I punched a hole in it to, you know, so I could fit in there nicely. And then here's another tag, the second tag. And again, all the tags were created using the Elizabeth Craft Designs tag, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name, but it helps you create a tag of any size. So it's really pretty. And so this one, again, I covered with the pattern paper. I created a pocket for this one. And then I just cut out a little notch right here. The bottom of the pocket, I've got some beautiful crepe paper that I kind of pleated, and then I added this beautiful crochet lace, and then I have the word tags spelled out using I think this is an older die that I have in my stash. It just spells out different words, but you can, you know, mix and match the letters to create anything you want. So this one just says tags and some gold foil. And then this gorgeous flower, you guys, I am so happy I found this die. I've been looking for it. This is from the that magazine that everyone was getting at Joann's. I totally missed out. Where's the magazine? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to share really quick. It's this one here. And it came with this die set by Altenew. And I'm totally missed out on this. I know they had it at Joann's for a while, but it was completely sold out when I went. So I got mine off eBay and I paid $9 for it. So I'm hoping that was a good deal because I don't even know what the magazine cost. But it is such a beautiful die set. I could not pass it up. So I created the floral using different pieces of pattern paper and some gold foil paper, and just look how beautiful it looks. You just layer on top of one another and it's just so gorgeous. And I added the leaves, of course. There's some sequins on there. And then in this pocket, I just have a bunch of little tags that I created. Let me pull one out for you just so you can see. So some of them have words on them. Some of them have like little pieces of doily. And then they all have this pretty little, sort of like an, what's it called? Embroidery floss that I just kind of have tied to, you know, just give it a little more decoration or whatever. So that's the second tag. And then the next one is a shaker. I created a shaker using one of the cut aparts from that collection. And unfortunately this sheet, or what is this called, like plastic sleeve, has a lot of static. So all the sequins and glitter that I added kind of sticks to it, and it doesn't shake as much as I'd like it to. So hopefully that goes away. I'm not sure what it is. But this is a beautiful little dream catcher image, and it's got a saying on the bottom, and I can't read it right now because all the sequins is in the way. But it's just a pretty little shaker that I filled with coordinating sequins and chunky glitter. And I think it looks beautiful. When I take it off and I just shake it up, you can see it a lot better. But I think it turned out quite nice. So I've got that. And then the next thing that I have is this feather. I grabbed a feather from my stash, and all I did was I basically like wrapped some of that embroidery floss and some gold thread. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up on that gold thread, but it's so pretty. And I wanted to mimic the way that the, you'll see in the next tag, how they have like feathers hanging. There's a lot of images of like the dream catchers and things like that. So I just wanted to add that, and I think it's really pretty. So I've got that on there, and then the next one is another doily, because like I said, I just love the way that they look. And then here's my inspiration for that feather. See this beautiful little cut apart from the collection? It's got like little feathers, and they kind of just look like they're hanging by like thread or something. So that's where I was inspired to do that. So this one, I just have the cut apart. There's some lace on the top. I fussy cut some of the flowers from the collection, and of course some leaves, and I kind of layered behind the cut apart. For the florals, I did add some chunky glitter just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. I didn't mean to add the chunky glitter. I actually wanted fine glitter, but I grabbed my wrong bottle, and by then it was too late, so I just kind of went with it. But it's still turned out pretty nice. I just like the way it sparkles. And then I have some sequins in the background. I've got a little doily kind of peeking in and out. And then down here, I've got an arrow that I cut apart using one of my dies. I think I die cut about 5 times, layered on top of one another. And I added this Tim Holtz heart. It's a mirrored heart right in the middle. And that's it. So really simple, but it turned out really pretty. And then the next one, I just have a little itty bitty tag that I created. This one just says hello. It's got some pink crepe paper that's ruffled up, some sequins, and another cute little itty bitty arrow with a pearl in the middle. And this one's just a little simple tag that she can, or whoever receives this, can reuse or gift or whatever. So I've got that. And then the next one is really nice as well. This one I was inspired to create sort of like a Polaroid. I've got these really nice Polaroids that are like, it's pretty thick. It's almost like a medium weight chipboard, but I wanted to create, you know, like a, not an image, but the focal point is this little quote here. So it says, do what makes your soul happy. And I have that frame with the photo, with the Polaroid. I've got one of the cut aparts, or not cut aparts, but the ephemera from the paper kit. Back here, you can see another one of those wreaths. It's a Spellbinder's wreath. And again, I added some greenery and like the little itty bitty blooms. I hope you can see them. I did add pearls to the center of them. And then here I just have this little paper clip, and I have a tassel that's attached to it. I thought this color went really well with the whole tag, you know, the colors of the tag. So back down here, I have another beautiful flower that I created using those Altenew dies, and it's just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. No regrets there. And then for this tag, I did create a little bit of texture. Hopefully you could see that in the background, using some modeling paste and a stencil. I think it was like the dot matrix stencil from Tim Holtz. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's got a little bit of texture just in the background. And then down here, I had torn a piece of pattern paper that I adhered down here in the corner. So hopefully you can see that. And that turned out really pretty as well. And then again, another doily. I kind of have the doilies stacked between the layers, between the tags. Again, I just love the way they look, peeking, you know, from behind the tags. So this last pocket, well, I created a pocket for this tag, and this one says bits. It's got some beautiful turquoise blue crepe paper, some crochet lace, one of those gorgeous flowers, and a little bit of sequins here and there. And then for this one, what I did is I just took a bunch of die cuts and I put them in a little glassine bag. And then for the glassine bag, I just folded over a little doily. This is a little ephemera piece from the collection, and then the word happy in some gold foil paper. And then I made this little paper clip just using a strip of the pattern paper that I adhere to the top of it. And all this can just come out. I didn't like glue anything down, so whoever receives it can definitely reuse it. And this little bag is just full of little ephemera pieces, or not ephemera, but little die cuts that I created. So I made this little dream catcher. There's a couple of alphas in there. I didn't want to take everything out, but I just want to share with you a little bit of what's inside. I've got some teepees, okay, some little deer heads, just a bunch of little random die cuts that I thought would go well with this, you know, whole collection. So that's all in there. And of course, and then there's some glassine bags in the back. I added a couple of glassine bags in different sizes. So this just goes on top, and then that, and the word happy, and then back to the little clothespin. I think I called it a paper clip, right? But it's a clothespin. You guys know what it is. And so that's just going to go right back in here. And then I finished it off by just cutting up one of these images and then attaching it to the back. So that's my tag flip. I think it turned out really pretty. I really, really like it. And then I also have a couple of other things. And if you are still watching, this video is actually going to be a giveaway. I realized I haven't done a giveaway in so long, so I was definitely, you know, in the mood to do a giveaway to my loyal subscribers. So these are the rules, real quick, real simple. Of course, you have to be a subscriber to my channel, and it's open for anyone, so even international people, okay? So no need to worry there. Everyone can participate. But again, you must be a subscriber to my channel, and all I'm asking for is for you to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. You know, I love hearing your comments, or I love reading your comments. It does bring a smile to my face, and I'm one of those people, I watch a ton of videos, and I don't always comment. So when people do leave me a comment, I definitely appreciate it, because I know it takes them a little bit of time, you know, out of their day to actually type something that means the world to me. So I really appreciate that. And you know, I'm one of the first to admit I don't always comment, even though I watch your videos and I love them. I'm not always, you know, commenting, but I wish that I did do that more. So I'm gonna definitely, you know, be more conscious of it. So I really do appreciate that. So all you have to do again is be a subscriber to my channel, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and that's it, of course. And then I will do a random drawing next Friday, which is June 1st. That's when I'll close the giveaway, and this is going to be your prize. So this tag flip I will send to the winner, along with some other goodies that I'm going to share in just a second. So let me put this to the side and share with you what else is going to be in the giveaway and what else I made. So I also created a card, because I always like making cards that go with the project that I created. So this one is a very simple card. I wanted to keep it flat and simple because I created a pretty little envelope for it to go in. And look at this paper, isn't it gorgeous? So it's got like the beautiful antlers with the florals, and it's just so pretty. I used my punch board to create this cute little envelope, and of course I wanted the card to match perfectly. So I didn't do a whole lot of dimension. As you can see, it is popped up on some foam tape, but I really wanted it to fit in this little envelope. So I just created a card base, and then did some paper piecing, not paper piecing, but layers of paper. I have some pieces that are torn, and then I have this that was fussy cut from the collection. This is one of the die cuts that came in that kit, and I used some gold glitter on top in the florals to just accent it a little bit more. And then these are one of those little paper stickers that I shared with you, the gold foil. Actually, I didn't share with them. I'll show you in a second. But this one says always dream, again keeping with the whole dream catcher dream theme. And these are those stickers, you guys, and they were all over the tag flip and now on my card. So these are from Tuesday Morning, and they are by the DIY shop, and they're just gorgeous. I love them. Every time I see them, I pick some up because I use them all the time. So you will also receive this beautiful little card as my show of appreciation to you. And then I also created some really pretty embellishments, and they're already packaged up, ready to go. And the first set is just adorable. I was inspired by some I saw on Instagram, some deer heads with florals on them, and I think these are just so pretty. I didn't have the exact deer head, but I had this one in my stash, and I just cut it out using cardstock, and then the pattern paper. I layered it over one another to give it a little more stability, and then I added these cute little itty bitty blossoms to the tops right here. So each of them is a different pattern, each has a different color flower, and they're just so pretty. And then in the back, for my packaging, I just cut out a piece of pattern paper to size. And then this part here is another piece of pattern paper, and I used a little scallop die here to create this cute little scallop. Look how pretty that is. And then this is the die cut piece. These are some leaves that I used my die to cut out. And then here's that beautiful pink leaf trim from Hobby Lobby. And of course I added glitter to the florals, and they're so pretty. So it's all packaged up. this can be reused. Just open it from the bottom, take out the embellishments. The embellishments are attached with a little itty bitty piece of glue dot. So they should be easily removed, and then you can reuse the packaging if you like. So that's the first set of embellishments. And then I also made some beautiful flowers. Look at these, aren't they gorgeous? And again, using that Altenew die set that I got, I just layered the pattern paper. Some of them have gold foil, and some of them just have, you know, just pattern papers. The leaves are just so beautiful to me. Oh my gosh, the detail is just amazing. And then there's some pattern paper in the background. I created my own topper. Basically just cut out a piece of paper, and I used my fringe scissors to give it some fringe down here at the bottom on both sides, okay? And again, these can all be reused. I made it so that you can open it from the bottom, take out the embellishments, and then reuse it if you would like. And then down here, I have a sticker from the collection that I basically layered over a piece of cardstock. This one says, "Let's be adventurers, darling," and it's so pretty. And then here's some more of that pink Hobby Lobby trim. So these are so beautiful as well. And then I also made you some of my cute little globe or little world embellishments that I made recently. Now these, of course, I made to coordinate with this collection. So I used papers from the collection, lots of pinks and blues, and they're so pretty, you guys. These are layered over heavy cardstock, some gold foiling. I added, you know, some of those stickers, the word stickers, some cute little blossoms, and then these little ribbon twines. They're like a little tiny bow made out of jute twine, and they're just so pretty. I love these. These are so cute. And everyone's really leaving me such sweet comments about them, so I guess you guys like them too. So hopefully you enjoy these, whoever receives them. And then again, just some fringe at the top, more of that trim. Here's another sticker layered over a piece of pattern paper. And again, open them from the bottom, and you can reuse the packaging. So that is going to be all that is included in my giveaway. I really just want to thank everyone for your support. It means the world to me when you watch my videos and you leave me a comment. It really brightens my day. You know, it makes me feel happy knowing that I'm creating something, and that, you know, hopefully I've inspired you, because that's all I really want to do. I want to just share what I know and my creativity, and I love seeing your creativity, and it's just such a wonderful community of crafters here. I am just so blessed to be a part of it, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that supports me. So again, if you want to enter my giveaway, all you have to do again is be a subscriber. This is open internationally. Leave me a comment, and just that's it. It's super easy, and I will pick a winner next Friday, June 1st. It will be random. I'll probably do like random.org or something like that. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. It really means a lot to me to have all the support. So love you guys, and I'll be seeing you real soon. Have a good day, everybody.